mind thrust.
Yeah. You don't have to find ways to take it away from me, Ash. You just need to have an NPC in here that can do the same thing, so you can see how good it feels.
It's so nice. Fucking mind thruster. He did not roll well. Aiden.
So, is this like half cover, full cover?
It counts as half cover if you're standing. If you're basically crouched into it, it's full cover.
I'm assuming they're crouching, right?
Yes. Apart from the dude behind who's out in the open and like, oh fuck.
Oh, he's out in the open, you say. Perfect. Well, I guess there goes the crit. That's a shame.
Oh, thank God.
I am going to try to stagger him.
Oh, that hits.
Max damage
no.
too. Roll
No, please.
4d8.
Please no.
Another 21. Does the trick attack damage also double? Okay, so
He does not.
yeah,
he does
fails.
not make it anyway.
He fails anyway.
So he's staggered. He's like, no. Senpai.
Oh god.
No, Thiveron.
I thought we were dealing with cultists, but turns out they're weebs, even worse.
Oh no.
Yep. There's torture weeds as well.
Okay, so it's 10. I just looked it up, so that would be... 19.
Thiveron, what are you doing?
19.
I'm deciding. Managed to keep most of my spell sources, so I might. Tyron will look toward his master and say, "Algarian, you've lost your touch," and then I'll target the one opposite that Algarian targeted for my own level 2 mind thrust.
Oh, I see how it is. It's for the young showing up to the old, huh? They got high willpower.
Yeah, that is true.
But he fucking fails. And he's hurt so bad. He's like...
And as my move action, I'm going to again, like with that mind thrust, add images of him being ripped apart by wolves in an attempt to intimidate him.
I will say these guys are immune to intimidation.
Oh, so I
I'm
just
gonna
see
say.
help.
They're just like, yes, rip me apart. Yes, queen.
Being healed by blackened mystics, I mean.
By the way, you see, as you've been attacking them, they seem to be, well, they're like, they're like raging out. However, he is going to summon
God.
this.
A pain
This
engine
guy.
on the field.
Wait.
Hello there. Oh my God, I think he actually missed you.
None of them hit me.
Okay, hang on. He's gonna.
Wow.
Right. Yes. How did he miss? You're not
What
wearing
can I say,
anything.
man? When he saw this absolute fucking chad of a unit in his swim trunks, he just couldn't bear to hit me.
Right.
And I'm not.
You're gonna attack me, aren't you? Because you're angry at me. I can feel it.
Oh, you may think so. But I'm gonna ask
Oh shit, is that a breath attack?
Hungarian, Bryn, and Thiveron, could you roll me reflex saves?
Why is it always reflex with you?
23 damage. Anybody who rolled below a 15 will take will take full. Anybody above will take the full damage. Alright, so that's that guy's turn. Prava.
Yeah. Photon attunement. Plasma sheath.
I like how Kuzon slipped out of combat.
I control the camera and the NPCs, fuck that.
This boy's getting shot.
28, that hit his armor class. Fire, 18. As the flames hit him, you see that he does resist some of it, as he does not seem that phased by fire, just like the last time.
Yeah, I think I learned that last time, but
Yes, so flames hit him, and he's like, shakes it off.
I just like to compete with these guys in fire. I have to show that I'm hotter than they are.
I'm hotter than you, Bryn. Oh God. 120 feet. Just kamehamehing them, are you?
Actually,
Yeah.
if she stayed in her original position, can she clip all of them? Look at that.
Oh, wait. Can I do that instead?
Should I allow you? Sure, why not? Right, let's have a look.
Math is cool, guys.
It's not that much damage. Blah, 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 blah. Get fucked!
Jesus.
Is this where Brian just kills everybody in one round?
This guy is looking hurt. Wait a minute, 33. That guy just gets fucking dusted. It's just like...
Perfect.
That's the one I wanted to kill.
So,
Ah yes, here will be filled with the screams of your enemies, Brian.
I have got the perfect spell for him. You can see him basically scrape like 2 swords from their sheaths, scrape them together and run towards this thing. He does not manage to hit it though, but he is now on the defensive. He's trying to delay this thing. Aiden, you lucky bastard. Like, I could have fucked you up. Lucky
So this boy's
asshole.
not looking too good, right?
Yeah, that guy isn't looking too good.
If I move, even if I stay in his range, this guy's gonna get an attack, right?
Unless you 5-foot step, yeah. 5-foot step for that move, and then make your trick attack against the guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Wow.
There's still plus armor to him.
18. Does that hit? With a -2?
That does not hit.
Even when flat-footed?
Yep.
Oh.
He's in basically crouched down in full cover.
Oh.
Thiveron.
Yep. I move to help Garion really quick. Here. And I'm going to attack this thing with the acid sphere.
You will get reaction attack though. Is that alright?
Oh yeah, no, that's I forgot. This boy's probably got a 10-foot reach. Owie. Let's see, so +4, so a 22 to hit.
22. Yep, you hit.
15 points of damage.
Now for these two. He's gonna go difficult terrain to climb on top of here, away from you.
Was he 5-foot stepping?
You miss him by an inch. No! The guy is wearing pants!
I'm back. Oh, judging by that frustration,
Gas.
Dash tried to hit
Roll
me.
again. He didn't see it. He didn't see it. Roll it again.
Did Dash try to hit me again?
You know what? This guy is you see him like get a report on something, and he's like going, "Understood, my master," and he's like basically booking it.
Prava, can you stop him?
He's only 5 foot. He's only 5 foot off. So
A little far away to do anything about that, pal. But
this guy is going to start attacking. Gillian.
Oh, boy.
Thiveron. And Thiveron again. And Thiveron is going to suffer only 10 damage. Oh, deliver that. Right, Prava.
and I get +1 to both those, so it's actually 11 and 24.
11 misses, but 24 hits with 15 damage. But yeah, last time you could barely harm this thing when you faced it first time, but now you're ripping into it. Bryn.
I've used over half my spell slots at this point, so...
Is it the one running away?
Yeah.
You kill him, basically, he just gets
Perfect.
gunned down.
Good job, Brian.
This thing roars out.
Uh-oh.
As just like last time, it is now on a countdown, but powered up to disappear. Hungarian time, he's gonna double attack. Oh shit, I did GM, but he got a critical!
Hell yeah.
I'll do the damage outside. Adding on to that with energy on his weapons, which is another plus. This is like in Final Fantasy where he rolls like 777, you kill it
Yeah.
instantly because all you see is him block one and then chop off this thing's head in one swift motion.
Good to
Whose
see you back
energy
in form,
blades.
Master.
I am not too old yet. Aiden, this guy's fancy. He's like holding on. He's like, he's like trying to stab you with those poison claws. Just like, why won't I hit you?
I just casually dodge him like in that MMA video when Anderson Silva just doesn't give a fuck. Like casually just with millimeters, and I'm gonna look over my shoulder and I wanna try and throw him over my shoulder in a suplex and down the bridge. There it is.
Sure. It's like just and it lands and he's
I'm gonna look over the edge of the bridge and say, well, guess he should have spent less time poking people with needles and more time learning how to fall proper.
Oh my god.
There he is. He's a tomato down there. Hate to see it. Congratulations, Bryn. You killed the most enemies here. Clearly, your battle prowess and bloodlust is reaching new heights. Your family will be proud.
The way you phrase things sometimes, Aiden, it just causes me concern.
No, don't worry about it. Lean into it.
It was a necessary action.
Not many people are capable of the chaos and massacre that you just displayed. You should be proud.
Oh my goodness.
So, shall we move on to the next area?
Sounds good. That boy did run away. We gotta catch up.
You see him messing around with the console before him. Oh, hang on, I've forgotten something. This guy. He's like, Master, are you sure? I hear something coming up the stairs. Hurry! And you see him reaching into what appears to be a blackened shard as you come into the room. I've followed my guard for so long, and yet not once.
Can I try shooting it out of his hand while he monologues?
You can attempt to.
Nobody likes monologuing villains, I guess.
No one in this party does. I've never been able to do a monologue. Everybody just shoots first.
That's not true.
As you fire... Oh, and you charge it, but as you fire, essentially... Well, it's definitely not high enough anyway. As you fire, it basically ricochets around a purple-like shield on him. And he's like, so be it. Did I so simply show you the power of a god? And as he does, you see him twist and transform. Before you, a creature of unknown horror spawns.
Good thing I saved every third level spell slot.
You know, guys, I think coming here without my armor was a mistake. Does 25 hit? I'm assuming not.
For that? No, not.
Yeah.
Which one? You aiming for the big guy?
Yeah, the big guy. So, blam! 19?
19 does not hit.
Well, that's me then.
As Argarian attempts to step forward, you hear, "No, I think not." And as he does...
Uh-oh. He just jumped the line.
It's almost as if he moves forward now. All of you make a will save.
Does that include me?
No, you're out of the way.
Okay, cool. By the way, that's a cool ability, man. Good job on that one.
Right, anybody who gets over... Let's see, let me check. Anybody who gets over 16 takes half. Oh, that was such a poor roll. But yeah, it's essentially like a Mind Thrust, but area of effect. He's simply got to move forward. He's not going to take cover. He's a god now.
You know, as gods come, you're extremely ugly. Like, isn't that form very inconvenient? How do you even go to sleep?
Has anybody seen the Dagoth Wave Elder Scrolls shitpost?
No.
Okay, I'll show it to you after. This is giving me those vibes. But I'm going to engage him in a battle of wills, and I'm going to activate a level 3 Mind Thrust.
Yes! Mind Thrust, the god!
Yep.
As you thrust into its mind, it's almost as if a battle of wills going on. You almost see the thoughts and the daggers flying between Thiveron and the beast, like twisting before finally a shattering of glass, and it slams into the creature. It wheels back just a bit, but as it does, you hear
Oh no!
Nope.
No, you're not.
We heard you.
Okay, I was.
You do see that you made a god bleed, however, as one just on the side of one of its eyes, you see a bit of purple blood.
Hey, Thiveron, what's your goddess say about killing other gods?
I do not believe he is a god. See, he is bleeding.
Is there
Blip,
like
blip.
Oh, let's see, reflex save.
Oh, I don't like. I'm just gonna move over here.
She wants to hide in the corner.
Well, all this cover is taken, and if more people show up,
Yeah, sadly we
it's gonna
don't
be
have
a
much
big
cover.
Area of effect. And I can't go over here because that guy's right there. Like, I'm just gonna.
I mean, you can jump in his mouth. He wouldn't expect that.
Just glitch step inside of him.
Right, let's see.
Can you imagine?
I mean, you're laughing, but my plan was to get inside there and get the crystal.
Argarian summons forth the icy waves.
Oh, nice.
As he's like,
I like these effects.
Mm-hmm.
and now for this guy. 4 damage to you, Aiden, but roll me fortitude.
Okay, just a sec. Well, this one's for the biscuit.
You now have a -2 to all rolls.
Motherfucker.
Prava.
All right. How guys do you? How good do you guys think a god's will save is?
Let's find out, shall we?
Let's find out. This boy make a DC 18 will save.
For what?
I'm trying to hypnotize him.
He's immune to mind affecting.
I see. In that case, then I'm going to stay at my original position, and yeah, I'm just gonna make a fire attack at him, I guess.
Remove misses. Aiden.
First of all, trick attack this boy. So at the -2 everything, right?
Yep.
That's gonna be a failure. CQC. I'm trying to grapple him. I'm assuming that didn't work. Correct?
That did not work.
Okay, in that case, I now am going to take advantage of my feed form. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 40, 45. I'm okay here.
Ah, beautiful. Simply beautiful.
Let me guess, more enemies pop up next to me.
Yeah, they all pop up. You know, just I've been waiting for, like, at a moment you did
On
anything.
every square around me, there's a guy with needles waiting to stab
Surrounded by
me.
6 enemies.
What spell and ability should I use to destroy mortals?
That moment when your DM is a kid in a candy store and can't decide what he wants.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
These epic boss level actions to take.
Oh yeah, I think this one. It's 2 of you enjoying yourselves out in the open.
Uh-oh.
He's going to.
Oh!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does the weird butterfly count as half cover for Bryn?
You went all in on the special effects for this one.
Yep.
90 to Prava, 23 to Bryn. Thiveron.
This is kind of a pickle. I kind of want to keep blasting the boss, but
Oh, by the way, Prava, sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot to mention, Prava, you actually, technically you didn't get out of combat before, So I would say next round, if you want, you can be at like 3 charges.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because I apologize if anybody like you immediately went from one combat to the other. That's why you didn't get any stamina back and stuff.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would have had it last turn then, but never mind. All good.
Yeah, sorry, I apologize. You can get it immediately if you want. So Thiveron,
So I'm going to take a mysticism check to recall knowledge to see if there's anything important that I could recall about what I'm seeing here. 36.
36. Essentially, he is definitely not a god, but he is an abomination. He is feeding off the power of like eldritch power, and it's just mutating him and twisting him into
Okay, does
big guns.
it look like my spell had any damaging effect on him other than the bleeding?
Definitely, they definitely hurt him.
Okay. Do I know whether or not it was my spell that triggered his growth in size?
You suspect that's probably not directly related. It probably sped it up though.
Okay.
Like relating to damage to growing.
All right, so the guy that's right across from me, then I'm going to deal with him while my magic is still usable on him. He now needs to roll an 18 or take 35 damage.
Oh. And he fails.
Take 35 brain bleed damage.
He is not feeling good. Bryn.
I'm gonna do another our explosive blast.
This guy does not survive. He's been pummeled by magic blasts.
Oh,
Poor
good.
dude.
I move,
This
I move over
guy-
here.
This guy gets hit hard. And he's like, "Ugh."
Oh.
Okay, he went from large to huge, and now I think he's gigantic.
He
Uh,
is-
should I
That's-
maybe stop using magic on him?
You see, like, Argarian basically step behind over here and then fire what appears to be like small shards of magic, just twist around and slam into it with magic missile. This guy's dead. Prava, whoops.
I mean, the bridge can only hold so much weight. Maybe if he gets big enough, it'll just collapse.
Is he floating or is he on the bridge?
He seems to be on the bridge right now.
We could plant
Right.
some C4.
I mean, let's get everyone on the other side of the bridge first, and then we can.
Doesn't he have wings?
I'm gonna move to about here, and then
He seems to have like almost wings, but he's not using them right now.
you see 18 reflex save to avoid that 33 damage.
Ooh, reflex. Let's have a go. What was it?
18.
Ooh,
I see. So he takes half. Then he takes 16.
that's. You blast him. You see a massive ball of flame just slam into him. The floor catching alight as he screeches out for a moment. Aiden.
So, first a few quick questions. What is this cover and how tall is it?
It goes all the way to the ceiling.
Oh, so it's a pillar.
Yeah.
So, considering how big this boy is, like, how is he fitting in the room? We're technically in a room, right?
Yes.
How big is he?
He's almost to the ceiling.
Gotcha. Do I see any kind of weak spot on the backside, perchance? Something that might seem like it's a bit easier to damage him, or
He's
nothing
got a
stands out?
tail, but nothing stands out.
Gotcha. Let's see. For now, I'm going to try and take a pot shot at him with trick attack until I figure out how I want to handle this better. That's a miss, damn it. That was the important part. Fuck it. 28. Does that hit?
28. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make a fort save since I'm about to end my turn. Am I free from the effect?
Oh, yes, yes, you did. However, you did take 15 damage as you basically, your body starts pumping out the poison and everyone's like, "Ugh,"
Gotcha.
resisting.
That's my turn
And
for
now
now.
it's his turn. Ah, you've done quite a bit of damage to him. However, you see as he
He's gone
starts
Super Saiyan.
arching his back crushing against the wall as it starts crumbling down, and soon his large, also feel like wings beat, and he bursts through the ceiling. You see the massive hole that is left in the ceiling as he peers down to all of you. I shall level the entire building if it takes to get rid of you pests.
Damn it, I knew I should have jumped on his back last turn.
And you see
Prava,
him,
call the ship.
you see him like fly off. You hear Kuzon. You thought he was gone, but no, he had gone to retrieve the ship the entire time.
He foresaw this.
It's like he knew it would happen. However, as he's starting to come on over and basically avoiding
Deus Ex
everything,
Kuzon.
everything is much more silent now. One moment. And in the room, you see the pedestal where the shard was kept, but it seems like there is a large, like almost crystal-sized mirror, or mirror-sized crystal. Sorry.
Is this the pale mirror you were talking about?
Argarian nods. I think that's it. They must have been using it to counter the corruption.
If we're here to destroy it, you and Thiveron are the experts in magical artifacts, so is this something we can take out with what we got here? Should we not hurry after that thing?
Well, we should, but your ship's going to be here in any moment, so I suppose if you want to take this down, unless you want to leave it for after we deal with it.
That's just asking for trouble for someone to come up behind us and take it away. Actually, yeah. Could we use the artifact? Could we like channel its power? Could we?
Perhaps we could take it with us.
Yeah, we have containment devices in the ship that are specialized for containing this sort of thing. Maybe we
How
could
big is this?
put them here.
How big is this thing?
It's around about 10 foot across, but like 3 foot thick.
Oh, that will not fit in my snack box.
But the ship soon hovers overhead. We should make our decision now.
Yeah, well, is this thing safe to touch? Can I handle it with my bare hands?
I mean, you should be able to, yes.
Alright,
It's
probably just
nothing-
gonna pick this thing up then. Alright, everybody into the ship. We got to chase this thing down. Can I send one of our loader bots down with one of the containment units to go pick up the scary sword? In case we-
Yeah, sure, you can. I don't mind it.
Beautiful. All right, loader bot here. Take one of these containment vessels. We left a spooky sword down in this part of the building. Yeah, let's leave. We can always come back. It's fine. Let's go.
Okay
aboard.
then.
You know who I feel the worst about? It's this boy right here. He was an art in a boss fight and man did he got dunked.
I mean, yeah, he's an ad in the boss. It's his job to job. That's just what he does.
Oh shit. Okay. Now I really wish I had started climbing that thing before it fucked off. I wonder if I was gonna be
Oh,
flying on top of it.
Hell yes. Damn, the special effects, the maps, this is A+ material, Ash. Alright, ready the sister. I think we're gonna need magic to take these out.
Right then.
Considering
thought
we've got
maybe
a lot of
magic
space
needed
from him, should we
bigger.
open by firing all of our seeking missiles?
Yeah, do we have missiles? I don't think we have missiles. I
We
don't
had
think
that one
have-
thing that dispenses up to 5 missiles, right? Let's fire that.
By the way, you see like a swarm of these things.
Okay,
Oh my
there's a
God.
lot more than we thought. Good thing we upgraded the shields.
I'm alarmed at how fast this thing propagated.
Right then. So, ship combat it is. I hope everybody remembers what they're meant to be doing.
I am going to do some scrying on the little guys to get some tactical readouts.
As you're like scanning, even with minuses going beyond your range. Let's see. You can scan across these, and you know that only one of them is real.
Which one?
This one.
I'll just say decoys. Only one is true.
I'm gonna take the demand action on Bryn to try and give her a +4 to whatever she does in her round. So it's an intimidate check.
It will be to shoot. I can tell you that much.
Whatever you do, Bryn, we can't afford to miss. You better get the shot.
Well, alright then, no pressure.
So, one thing that I noticed about this map, we can't go in a straight line. That's kind of weird.
That one is moved, and this guy is simply going to start charging. However, he is going to do one small thing, because you see he has another ability while now on this sort of battlefield. Yes, right, now I've found the information. Essentially, he's going to swap the order, not of you guys, but of what action he can take right now.
Oh, so he just shoots.
Ow.
He's shooting his friend though, the only real one.
He actually missed.
Barely.
Did he hit his own guy?
No.
Huh.
You see this like large beam and fire off towards you, and you just sway to the side just in time.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Now, Aiden, it's your turn.
Right, so I'm assuming everything quote-unquote moved in that case.
Yes.
Right, Thiveron has pointed out that this is the real boy, so here we go. Actually, wait, before that, I want to make a piloting check to do an evasive maneuvering, so, you know, until my next turn we increase our AC. So here comes the piloting check for the maneuver. I'm gonna use the computers for a +1. 28. That's probably good enough, right?
What maneuver are you doing?
The one where we increase our AC until next turn. I'm doing tricky maneuvers.
Yep, that'll do.
Yep, okay, so
Listing
now we
lazily to the
move.
left.
Sorry, what?
You're listing lazily to the left.
Something like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, Brian, go ham. Fuck him up.
Alright, we shoot gun. We shoot all guns.
Also use the +1 from the computers.
By the way, just so we're clear, you're also, Brian, as you're sitting in the console, you get a small zing, like a small shine on your console, and across it, it's almost sing-song-like, as something's attempting to connect with a weapon.
What is it?
It seems to be some sort of magic connections trying to be made from it, from within your ship.
I wonder if this is the mirror. I touch the shining thing.
As you touch it, you see the weapon glow slightly. Waves of what appear to be music start to come across it, and soon you hear a hymn. Your weapon has been modified somehow.
I'm going to do a broadside maneuver and hit it with all the guns.
Every gun. So you're using a resolve point. Go ahead. So that's -2 to that. That's 21. Nice. Next.
Well, -2, then +4, because she gets +4 to.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
+1 from the computers.
Yeah, so it's 26.
No, it already has the computers because I'm using that in the input
okay.
value. Okay,
So
so and the other one missed.
nice.
So
And my sister Alicia fires with its bonuses, and you can see that it focuses this laser, and as it fires, the beam isn't the normal color of your magic that's channeled through the weapon. It's like a bright white light as it will cut through all this creature's resistances. And you see the two beams dance across it as you hit vital points, but then Sister Alicia slams into it, and you see it rocking back and forth. You hear it almost wail in pain.
Looks like we're gonna need to hit that thing again.
how is it not dead?
It seems pretty hurt from your attacks before, but now it's getting hurt. And now for these guys. Oh my god. Only 2 hit.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. So both on your right side shields. Perfect. Now it is once more the engineering phase.
/ captain phase. Okay, I don't even have to roll for demand. I just get that. Or no, it's encouraged. I just get. Let's see. What would I have to do to order if it's 27 on an attack roll? Yeah, I'm just going to encourage Bryn to keep doing a great job. It was a perfect shot first time. Let's see more of it. So this time it's a +2 instead of a +4. But
Oh, is it because you're not being mean to me?
yeah, exactly. Because I'm using diplomacy instead of intimidating.
I'm
you.
being nice to you.
Nice leaders are worse than.
But you need to be mean so that I can hit them harder.
I can only be mean to you once per combat, unfortunately. I have to be mean to someone else
I
if I want
see,
to.
I see.
I like how
I don't
that's a
think so,
thing,
Dib.
a mechanic where you have to be mean to people.
By the way, you guys had shields 200, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a problem. Somebody didn't update the sheet, so as soon as you're hit, your shields on the port side, starboard side go down, and you're like, what? We had like super shields. And it's like, oh, forgot to connect it.
What?
Yeah, so
Uh-oh.
Okay, so is this Kuzon's fault or is this Brian's fault? What's going on right now?
Kuzon's the one who skipped vacation so that he could upgrade the ship.
What the hell was he doing?
Apparently not activating the shields.
But yes, I was just saying, like, nobody updated the sheet, so sadly, I'm gonna have to keep your shields at that level.
Ooh. That's rough.
Carry on.
Piloting phase?
Thiveron? Anybody?
Engineering? Are we back to engineering already?
Yeah, I said so, yeah.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
fix the shields!
I can't fix the shields. But what I can do
I don't even know what shields you want.
are our weapons in range for everything we need.
Yep.
Okay, so we're not firing long range at anything.
Aiden drove you into short range?
I am going to do some precognition. DC 10 plus 1.5 our starship tier on a success. We get +2 to our piloting check.
There's our piloting. A bit more modest, but we will take it.
38.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I also want to make a piloting check for evasive maneuvers again.
Right then. Now it's for move phase. Now moving everybody.
8. And I think I'm gonna stay here so we can shoot at this thing and then we can finish our movement, or do we have to end it here if we wanna take shots at this boy?
I mean, our laser light cannons are on a turret, so they can fire in any direction.
Yeah, so you can still
You can
position.
fly right by it if you want.
Okay. In that case...
Although, I'm probably going to be, this is round 3, yes? I'm probably going to be on guns this round, firing Sister Alicia, just to get the irradiate effect on something.
Okay, so this is our
I already
turn.
fired the Sister Alicia cannon to get the.
No.
It's after 3 rounds in. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you had to shoot it and then wait 3 rounds and then the effect happens. I misunderstood that.
Yeah, that's like my Slayer.
Right,
like,
so
combat
yeah. But again, is that where you're stopping?
Yeah, that's 10. So we're
Okay, cool.
evasively fly-bying over here and probably taking pot shots at this boy, I'm gonna assume.
Alright, so it's gunnery phase. Who's on guns this time?
Brian, it's turn 2 still, so Brian's still on.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, and you got the plus
Oh.
2.
I got
Also
the plus
computers.
2 and the computers. Okay, I'm going to do another broadside and aim at that boy. Oh! Oops. I was AFK in Minecraft and there was a creeper that exploded on me. I heard it. I'm going to do this one. Wait. Yes, the orbital. Orbital, no. Am I using computers? Did we use up all the computers?
No, you can use them. Every turn we get to use it 4 times for a +1. Ash, how's the boy looking?
Alright, you aiming them all at that one thing?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Right. So you just start firing at this one here, yeah?
We can't see if you're on a different layer.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Right,
one.
so
yeah.
particle light cannons here, Alicia here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 21 is plus particle beam, and the damage is also added. Let's see. It's 21 for the attack. Okay, cool. So you fire at this thing, and you just see it like burst apart, like.
Like a pop bubble?
Fuck 'em.
You see that thing die as some of the creatures vanish. And as you fire at this thing,
Please tell me it doesn't grow even bigger.
It is now huge. The size of a planet.
as you see it
becomes a
starting to
planet.
get extremely injured, all you hear is its voice echoing out through your minds, going just, "How can you harm me? I am a god!"
You're a big party balloon, get popped.
Ah, this one
Oh.
hits. 23 for its main charged attack.
Luckily our shields are the strongest in the front, but...
So that is 12 for that. Okay. So yeah, you see the beam scrape across your frontal shields, barely missing the cockpit. And now we're back to engineering once more.
Okay. So I was tempted to go onto the guns, but I'm also really tempted to taunt this guy to give him a -2 to all of his actions or -4 to his push actions. I have a 50% chance of succeeding on the check, assuming he's the same starship tier as we are.
I mean, he is a god.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for the taunt. I'm gonna go for the BM. I'm gonna like make connection with this guy and be like, some god can't even stand up to basic starship weapons. Ha!
We're not even a starfighter, we're just a frigate.
And that's either a bluff or an intimidate, so I'm taking it as an intimidate, and assuming he's a tier 8 starship, I failed.
So basically, you're like, yeah, come at me. Well, you may not have doing him. He is super hyper focused on you now. As despite his always talk for being a god, there seems like he's a human under it all.
They tend to be.
Out of curiosity, did we get the drop pods for the ship?
You have boarding pods.
Fire him into his mouth.
So, did you want to move on to a gun, Prava?
I took a captain action there, so I can't. So no,
Okay,
I'm good.
1 second. I can't do it on full 20 apparently.
What are you
We
trying to do?
Thiveron, I might as well just tell you out in the open. You feel something glow within your, well, your religious book that you keep with you. Your storyteller's book.
I open it.
It seems like your god has granted you your boon early.
As per the storyteller ability?
Yes, under rewards and abilities. The recall ability. It's not as detailed as it should be, but I thought it would be thematic since you are fighting for your
Yeah.
god. I'll detail it more, but I think you get the general gist of what you can do with this ability.
Oh, okay. So I can. Am I basically reality marbling this guy?
Basically, you probably could. You could
Got a
maybe
fucking noble
repeat the
phantasm?
you could repeat the attack of your own sister Alicia if you wanted, if one of you fires it.
Okay, yeah, I will do that actually.
So
I
you're
will
gonna-
repeat the instance that we just hit him with the Sister Alicia.
Oh.
Using
So
2 of my resolve points.
describe what you do.
So I open the book and place it on the altar that I've made into my magic officer's station. I place a hand on it, and I put the goggles down over my eyes again, which shoot a blinding orange beam out of the cockpit, encircling him. And all he sees as the light encircles him is our ship and the Sister Alicia firing again.
And
as
that's
he's
the
struck
same.
again.
That's the same previous attack that you just hit.
Yep.
So the attack is 26 with a damage of 21. As you see this second beam suddenly fire forth and slam into him, the creature is slowly drifting down. It is barely alive. You cannot defeat me. I am a god.
You are
You're
nothing.
roadkill. Thiveron, what the hell did you just do?
My goddess, she spoke to me. She has apparently
Yeah.
gifted me with a great weapon.
So, as you are facing down this creature, and you used it on the first step, you see it barely fighting alive. The other creatures are twisting and writhing in agony as their guard is resisting just barely enough to try and attack you one more time. Aiden, roll me piloting.
Oh, time for some evasive maneuvers. Everybody hold on to your butts. I'm gonna use the computers +1. 47.
Let's see if I can roll. Yep, that is still in the same order as it was before. Consistency.
Yep.
You see
Best
the creatures swarming towards you. All the little holographic things are dancing around, trying to distract you as the others move up. It goes here, here, and here. Here, here, and here. Yeah, he goes over here. You may move.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
All right then.
And in
The next
perfect
round.
range.
All right.
Miss. And whoops. So 6. So it's an extra 6 damage to your ship. However, it seems like they are slowly dying. Who's on the guns to deliver the final shot?
I think I'm still on the guns.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to fire the Sister Alicia. Just fuck them. Just fuck them up. Oh, I have so many windows open still. We are going to do... What's still alive?
Basically, this thing is barely alive, but these things are twisting, like, and dying. So if you want either one, basically, you could just destroy this straight up, or and wait for these to die off.
I will. I think medium thing. I'll finish this guy off. And shoot this guy one more time just for good measure.
Go ahead then.
So I'm gonna hit this guy with... I'm doing a broadside and hitting the Alicia with this guy, and then the light guns with the other guy.
Mm-hmm. Damage on top of that, since you're firing both at the same time.
Yeah, that's...
11. So yes, as you fire one more time at this beast, it's dying its last breaths, but once more the cannon glows and fires the godly rays into the creature, and you see its body splitting apart. Beneath it, you see the body of the head priest. He's like, ah, as his arm gets disintegrated, his other body, until there's only a skeleton with a shard, until eventually the shard shatters, being disintegrated by the cannon as well. And you see all the creatures disintegrate along with them.
You know, one issue with fighting Eldritch gods or whatever, when you kill them, they don't exactly leave any belongings.
I mean, I'm sure the priest guy had shit if we want to go back and steal from him.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing left of them.
The dust an Eldritch Abomination leaves behind might be valuable to like a mystic or a...
As you're all discussing loot, you hear on the comms, you hear, "Hello? Is there a ship out there? It seems to be coming from the same area you came from. The temple."
Must be the Paladin dudes.
No, it's not. It's not their voice.
Sure is. You're in contact with the Perseverance. Who might be calling us?
Are you the ones who got the corruption? The
That's one way
Paladins
of
told
putting it.
us.
I mean, we just shot down a big demony abomination, if that's what you mean.
Thank you. Please, return and let's discuss this. You saved us all.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, I mean,
And, and with that, on your way back towards the slightly smoking temple, you have successfully destroyed the shard, saved Thiveron's master, and now have a mirror to break. Congratulations.